guys, Carrie here. So today I'm making eggs in purgatory. This is honestly one of my favorite dishes. So eggs in purgatory is basically a very spicy dish. It comes from southern Italy, and if you guys know anything about Catholic Church, purgatory is basically a place in between, I think, earth and hell. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the dish is supposed to be very spicy and red, kind of like that place, I guess. I don't really know. I'm not Catholic. So it's a very simple dish. You can use it for brunch, breakfast. I've eaten it for dinner before. I'm going to be referencing two recipes, one from Zach Longo and then another one from the New York Times, the food section. And so, yeah, the ingredients are really simple. I have oil, which is like the store brand because I couldn't afford the nice one. I have a can of tomatoes. You can use any tomatoes that you already have in your pantry. I usually like to use the tomato sauce, which comes blended, but I forgot to grab it, so I'm just got to mush it up a little bit more, but that's fine. I have what makes this just spicy, which is the crushed red pepper flakes. Some diced onions, some garlic, and then parsley. You can use basil, parsley, rosemary, whatever you want. I usually like to use 4 eggs in this, but I seem to, I live with my family and, you know, people eat your food, but it's fine. And then I also have a half a loaf of bread, rosemary bread. I'm gonna use some garlic to toast this, and it's gonna taste really yummy. So yeah, so I love this cheese. A lot of people typically think, like, when they just get into cooking, that cheese is what comes in like the Sargino bag, which that's a great cheese, but this is like, this will change your world. I live by Harris Teeter, and Harris Teeter does this thing where they get like the cheese wheels in and then they crack them open and like they'll shred it there in front of you and stuff, so it's really cool. So this is fresh. I know some cooks are like, oh my gosh, you have to grate it yourself. They grated it in front of me and it's time consuming. So yeah, it tastes amazing. It's a really salty cheese, so whenever you're salting this dish, you want to be careful not to add too much because this cheese is super salty, but it's like so yummy. So to make the garlic bread, all you have to do is crush 1 piece of garlic, and then you're just gonna take your bread and you're gonna rub the garlic on it. And then you can use butter, olive oil, whatever. You're just gonna put a little bit of that on there, and then you're gonna put it in your toaster. I don't have a toaster, so I'm gonna use my conventional oven. So that's basically what I'm doing now, just rubbing the garlic clove on here. And then olive oil later. Now I'm just gonna loosely dice the rest of my garlic. Ta-da! That's done. Now I'm just gonna go over to my oven, my stove, and I'll take you guys with me. Gosh, these smell so yummy. Don't ever walk around your kitchen with this up. That's a bad chef. I recommend doing this in a skillet. This angle is, I don't know if it's weird, but this is like the best way I can show the pan. So I'm gonna start by adding olive oil. I don't really know how much. You just add some until it looks right. Maybe 2 tablespoons. Then I'm gonna add my onions. And I'm also gonna add my garlic. I'm just gonna let this cook and sweat for about 2 minutes. And I'm gonna add my tomato sauce. This is just really to get some of the flavor out and into the oil. Ahead and add some black pepper. And some of your red crushed chili flakes. Also some salt. Okay, so you have to be careful here because you don't want any color. So really, after about 2 minutes, you should be good to add on your tomatoes. I'm going to add my tomatoes. Delicioso. Okay, so now I'm just going to add a little bit more seasonings to this. I'm going to let it cook down for about 20 to 25 minutes on this heat. I'm going to add some more to this. You don't really need to add salt, like I said before. It's going to be like the salt. The cheese I'm going to add is really salty, and I already salted the onions. Let's just stir this stuff in. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley. Right. Oh my god. See, this tomato sauce makes so much mess. But so I'm gonna go ahead and add some Parmesan Reggiano. You know, I'm just gonna go a little something like that. Cute. I'm gonna add a few. I taste the sauce is not spicy enough for me, so I'm gonna add a few more red pepper flakes. I'm gonna cover this and let it cook for 10 more minutes. Okay, so we're gonna see if I just checked it, but let's check it again. I think it might be time for the eggs. Okay. Eggs is gonna be pretty fast. We're gonna make a little indentation with our spoon, then add the egg right there. So, and try to do this as quick as possible because as you can see, the sauce is getting everywhere. So we're gonna do this, and boom. This, and boom. This, oops. And boom. One of the eggs always messed up. Then we're gonna cover it and let it cook for 2 minutes for a runny egg. I promise you, I toasted this bread. I don't know what happened, but whatever. So now to plate it, it's gonna be pretty simple. Oh my gosh, let me turn this off. Okay, so that's it, this dish is done. Usually you're supposed to share this dish. All my friends were busy when I asked them to come over so I can make this. So I'm gonna eat it by myself, honestly. You can eat it with bread. If you're making it for like dinner or like a lunch, I've done that before also, and I ate it with angel hair. And that's about it. I will see you guys whenever I see you. Maybe next week I can make, I don't know. I'm out of eggs, so I don't know what to make for breakfast. Comment things you guys want to see me make next that are like in the breakfast area. And I will see you next Tuesday.